how do you handle feedbacks? Not as a receiver, but when you actually provide a feedback to someone else. How do you prepare for it? What is your plan for action before you actually go through the process of providing feedback? And it's really interesting. I think a lot of time what happens is people confuse feedback, which is more around capability development, with the administrative task of a performance review or filling up an appraisal form, where you have to rate your employee not only for what they have done well, but also something that they have not done well. And I think when people fall into this trap, they have this sort of urge to provide a feedback no matter what. And a lot of time what happens is you come up with feedback which doesn't have depth. It may be based on just one occasion, and it might not be the true reflection of actually a capability gap. It might be just a contextual situation that the person has gone through. In this scenario, you lose confidence, you lose trust from your employee because it's not genuine. So I mean, they also consider it as a mere administrative step, and they don't give too much focus on what you have provided as a feedback. I think a different way to look at feedback is to isolate it from the administrative process of doing the appraisal or providing rating. And once you do that, then you can be actually in a situation to really look deep and understand what's the right feedback for this person and how would it help him in his career. And I think that's where it's important to make the distinction between looking at performance from a rear view perspective versus looking at it from a forward view. And I think this is where if you look deep down and if you try to understand what are the challenges the person is going to face in his future assignments, by just being more experienced or having more visibility, you would be able to provide some inputs or skills that the person should develop or should over-index on to help him deliver better in those upcoming roles. And I think this is where you as a manager would add great value to the employee. I think sometimes not providing a feedback is much more useful than giving a half-baked feedback which is just based on you sitting down and trying to think about a feedback rather than actually doing a detailed analysis and understanding what's the right area of development for the person can be.